Okay, so I'm Grasswalker. Hello and welcome back to Enderal. This is part 3, I think. Oh, hello, naked statue lady. You'll notice that when we came out of the tutorial cave, I think it was the middle of the day, and right now I think it's the middle of the night. That's because I've been messing with mods, mostly the HUD. So now I can like click this and it'll come just underneath the camera. I'm pretty sure that's like the perfect spot for it. I hope. Other than that, everything else should be fine. If anything comes up, then hopefully I can fix it by part 4 or something like that. Alright, so scrap metal of an ancient... That's valuable. Fuck it, I'll take these random items from an ancient nation. Oh god, Descent into Darkness, here we go. Ooh, shiny book. That's another one. I've got, what's it called? The one that makes the unread books glow. I think it's just called Unread Book Glow. So I want that spell tome. Fire. Not bad. I don't have any skill books yet, so I can't use any of them. Should probably get this out. Use traps to defeat enemies. Oh, okay. That's not just sat there waiting for me. It's actually. Hello. Come here. Oh god. Oh god. Cave troll. That's a cool place for that to go. Oh my god. Holy shit, that thing fucking one-shot it. Troll fat. Ooh, an old sword. I already have a better sword than that. What the fuck? 1 of 100 collected. Alright, looks like in my spare time I'm going to be searching for them. They remind me of, like the silver keys that you get in Fable. Or just any collectible you get in any game. Whoa. Whoa, I like glitched off of those clothes a bit. Okay, so there's nothing else here. Ooh, we could climb. We could climb. We're not going to climb. We're going to leave. That's assuming this way's the... Yeah, it is the exit. This mod's cool, and... I don't know. Probably should have led with this, but, I got loads of feedback on, fuck this wolf. Loads of feedback on the last couple of episodes, and rest assured, everything's going to be taken into mind. Do I have a bow yet? I've forgotten if I picked up a bow already. Wow, I should have just learnt that spell absorption thing. Oh, hello. Is this really the way down we have to go? I think so, it's pretty down there. I like just this crackle of energy in my left hand, just chilling, waiting to be used. Hard fights require tactic. Press LT to bash. I don't even have a shield to block with. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck you, wolf. Give it the chops. How is that not dead yet? There we go. Oh, shit, there's 3. That's why it wasn't dead. Oh. The finishing blow of, like, hitting it with the pommel. Wolf pelt. Ooh, I bet I can craft stuff with that. Wait, where did the other wolf body go? One there. One here. Oh, it's right there on the rock. I thought it was a rock. Ooh, a camp. Hello, waterfall. Resting place discovered. Crusty bread. Yes, please. Because you don't regen health normally, you fucking... Horbuck. Fucking hell, that's some heavy armor to be giving me straight away. This is a shit resting place. There's not even a bed. Because you don't heal in this. You have to eat food to regen your health. Let's learn that spell first. Let's eat. Eat some meat. And that heals me, see? So that's pretty neat. Oh, I could have just ate from that fucking moon carrot thing. That's a stick. I thought that was a skeleton. What's there? Nothing. Oh, that's the Nernroot sound. Wait, what's Nernroot in this game? Hello, vine root. Okay, I don't know what that does. See if we can harvest some mushrooms. I don't think they heal you, but they're always good. Oh, hello, Mr. Tent. Oh shit, there's a dude. Answers marked with
now, would you look
double
at
arrows.
that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling
Hi,
in the mountains.
Finn.
What brings you here, my dame?
Why does everyone say like my dame? That's such a weird word. None of your business.
I know that accent. You're Neremese, aren't you?
That's
You're obviously
racist.
not the most sociable of fellows, it would seem. You...
Oh shit, that dude's gonna kill you. Look out!
There we go.
I'm getting fucking Oblivion
Everything's locked
flashbacks.
At least for the night we should.
Oh, okay, he's not gonna
Wait a
kill him.
second. Who's that?
Fuck you, Carbus.
Just an adventurer on her way. No reason to worry.
Oh, look
No
at the
reason
moon.
to worry. For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this
Oh, look
girl
at
isn't with the
space.
bandits? You said you'd call me if
Oh.
anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with her as if we were in the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are
Ooh,
still
the bathing
alive.
house of Ark. I'll head there.
Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it.
Fuck you, Carbus.
Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos?
I hope he dies
as
first.
He lives and breathes.
Well, he can't die first.
Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is.
Sirius
In
already
any
died
case,
first.
if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville.
Oh, okay.
Ah, here, take this.
Oh, hello.
Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
What's up with my eyes? I want knowledge.
Well,
That's
what
like
can
free
I tell
XP,
you?
isn't it?
This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy.
Oh,
And,
well then.
that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Riverville.
To an adventurer. If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. And there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Ooh, ruins. Apothecarius.
By the Black Guardian. You really are
Who the
an
fuck's the
outlander,
Black Guardian?
aren't you? My path is... Well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Ooh, 2 out of 30. So that was good.
Not exactly.
And I do get
Malthus
XP for that.
designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied.
Okay.
I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless.
Okay, this is a shit ton of
Within
information.
these rules, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best. And who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
Okay. Aren't you frustrated by being bound to the path you want to advance? Who are the pathless? Well, the pathless is obviously, they're just people that just didn't pick a path or don't belong on one. You pissed off, Finn?
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realised that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance.
True enough.
I am interested in living the righteous path and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
Okay. Well then. That's interesting.
I didn't come up with it.
I got all my knowledge from him, so I don't want him looking at my eyes too much. I don't really care about his story. Yeah, let's fucking trade
Yeah,
up.
Why not? Show me what you've got.
Okay.
Maybe I have some things you can use.
I need to learn that. I can't sell that. I'm not worried about stamina. Oh, that's him selling. How do we swap? Oh, there we go. I'll sell you these coins. And this axe. A blueprint. I need the blueprints, don't I? Oh, spare longbow. Old arrows. Spare pickaxe. Am I going to be using heavy armor? I think I might. I'm not a fan of running around slowly, though, so let's just fucking sell it. Clothes aren't worth anything. Ambrosia we need to keep. Mana potions, we can just let that regen. Actually, I'm not going to be drinking any rancid... Oh, I may as well keep the health ones in, just in case we're desperate. Scrolls. I don't use them very often. Gross beer, let's just get rid of that. Just hand it off. They're valuable, so they must be good. Troll fat, let's get rid of that. A gem. I do love hoarding gemstones. Let's sell some coal. Ooh, all that ancient nation stuff I picked up. The wolf pelt ruined book. Fuck's sake, how did I even pick up a ruined book? Alright, thanks for the trading. See you,
Don't
man.
mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed.
You walk blessed too, buddy.
Carlos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Places, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother
Oh
me.
shit, he's playing.
I guess that means no.
Let's rob these motherfuckers. Oh, God. I am physically in pain. Oh, take. Take. I know I'm in pain and I can't see, but let's loot these motherfuckers first. King mead. Alright. Apothecary, my eyes. They're fucked. Oh, I can't see. I've just grabbed everything. Oh, put it in my pockets.
You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Who the fuck's this Black Guardian? Yeah, help.
Fever? Well,
Run.
there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Okay.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Shut up, Carbos.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we
Oh
swore.
no, where did
Remember?
Carbos go?
To help the afflicted.
There he is.
Whatever.
Stare into the fire.
Thank you.
Because I'm dying from a fever.
Gruntrudes, Gruntrudes. Ah,
Oh god,
here
who
we
can
go.
twist their neck that kind of angles? Oh, it's because I'm sat this way. I want to go up there, see what's in there. Like, you're helpful and all, and I hope this fixes my fever. Do we reckon this fever's just...
So, let's see. Sheer cap,
water?
some water. Ha! Done.
Do you reckon this
I
fever's
can't
something
make any
worse?
promises, but
Finn, the still.
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, all right. We'll
Ah,
pick up
ha,
a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. And here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
Oh, he has like 3 faces.
This day isn't getting any better. Here,
Sorry about your alchemy thing. Should I pay for that?
See, you already look a
Oh.
lot better.
Oh!
Still, you should
I
let
can
the
see
priest
again.
take a look at that fever as soon as possible.
I also
The
had some
Grunt
messed up
potion
visions.
will wane in a few days.
Should probably tell you about that.
What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But yeah, whatever will be, will be. Explosion. I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries died in 8234.
8234. So I know what year it is now.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe.
Wait a second. What was that?
Oh shit. Oh no! I know what happened. I saw into the future. Carbos is dead.
I could have sworn I saw something.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh! Let me out of the chair!
They've hit me, Finn.
Oh, why am I just sat in this chair?
They've hit me.
He's got a fucking arrow in his neck. He's
Can't
dead!
stay. Do something, damn it! Do something!
Oh my god, no, they're dead too! Why was I just sat there? I didn't do anything, I just fucking sat there and watched them die. Oh,
Would you look at that?
God, I'm
Mysterious
awful.
Survivor has awoken.
That's like the third time I've survived death in the space of like 2 days. Who? Well, I don't need to say who are you, because I can see that he's Jesper Dalvarek.
Jaspar Matumiel Delvarek.
Jesper.
Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are in my very own campsite. And before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary.
Oh.
The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into a thicket. Luckily enough, most of your injuries are only superficial, and I've already taken care of them. Your
Okay.
fever, though, is an entirely different story.
What the fuck's... Well, how, yeah, where the fuck
Suffice
were
it to
you?
say I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help for 2 reasons. 1, I was outnumbered like crazy, and 2, I'm in a happy relationship with my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer for you, but I don't.
That's fair enough,
Sorry.
buddy. No worries. You saved my life.
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from first-degree Arcanist's fever. I'm quite surprised that the old apothecarius didn't see that, to be honest. You're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right?
I'm
And
a
you're feeling
hero,
unusually
right?
strong and dizzy at the same time. While drinking herbal potions leaves a, well, kind of a bitter feeling in your head.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, your magical talent has broken free inside you. I don't have any myself, but
Ooh.
I've worked together with enough arcanists to know the signs. Simply put, what's happening is that your body can't cope with the magic.
Okay.
This isn't much of a problem at first, but if you don't do anything about it within the next couple of months, you'll find yourself running through the heartland naked, throwing fireballs at everything that moves.
That sounded like my
You'll
plan
lose
all
your mind,
along.
to speak plain and all.
Yeah, you can fix this,
Yes,
right?
of course. Though someone who's magically gifted will always react differently to certain situations than someone who isn't. As I said, some herbs will always worsen your fever, as will magically contaminated areas.
Okay. Potions.
Among other things, yes. Just as being magically gifted can make a person powerful, it can also make them sensitive and prone to certain conditions.
Ah.
Just don't overdo it sleeping in ruins or in the wilderness. Instead, set up a camp somewhere. Plus, as you've already said yourself, don't overdo it with
It's a nice
potions.
little balancing mechanic for the potion and spell and messing around spam that you get. I fix it with Grunt Root. I don't think that's it. I think that was a temporary.
No.
Yeah.
That won't help you in the long run. What you need is ambrosia.
I've got
A
some of
special
that.
mixture of herbs that can remedy the fever without any side effects.
Oh, the way he says herbs.
Every good alchemist has that in stock.
There's a
But it'll cost
H in there, buddy. Visions.
visions.
Never mind. Never mind. Yeah.
Are you
don't-
sure? The Enderalian spider plague's known to cause visions in the infected. And if that's what you got in that old temple, you should start digging your grave. Because your body parts will start falling off in a few hours if you don't do something about it. No, nowhere. Because that plague doesn't exist.
Oh, what? He
I
dislikes
have no
that.
idea
What the
kind
fuck?
of visions you're talking about, since the only visions I know of are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. But
Fuck
your
you,
reaction
Jesper.
shows that you were trying to keep something from me, and that's not a good idea if you want my help. You know what? Someone has to take care of your fever. And as it happens, I know someone who could.
Okay,
But in
who?
return, I want you to tell me everything. How did you get
Oh,
here?
God.
And what did you do in that temple?
Why does he
and
wanna
what
know?
exactly did you see in those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that makes me curious. So, healing for information. What do you say?
Oh, what? I don't even have an option. I can't be like, oh, fuck you, and then
Then
kill
shoot.
him. Not that I
I'm
would,
eager to
but...
listen.
Okay. Thank God I don't have to, like, click all the things to explain what happened.
I understand. My condolences for your loss.
Which loss?
So that means you somehow survived this execution. And before you got washed ashore, you had this, what, this dream? In which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light. I hope so. So your magical outburst didn't happen slowly as it usually does, but all of a sudden after this near-death experience. And with it came these visions.
Hell yeah.
Interesting. I guess you know how absurd all this must sound, but somehow I believe you.
You have to, it's the
Heck
truth.
knows why, but I do. So, that means I'll introduce you to my employer. If anyone can help you, it's him.
Ooh.
There is, however, one thing with which I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start our journey to Ark.
Hey, we had our deal, buddy. What's Ark?
The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone, rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by the Lord, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. If you plan on staying in this land, sooner or later you'll see it with your own eyes.
Okay. Yeah, 50 XP, that's like killing 2 wolves, just for asking a question. And what if I don't want to help you? I want to ask it.
That's your call, I suppose. My curiosity is satisfied. But without me accompanying you, the guards won't let you into the Sun Temple in Ark.
If you want to play the lone
wolf. That's where you need to go in order to treat your fever. But as I said, no hard feelings on my side if you want to play the lone wolf.
Oh, thank God he didn't dislike it, though. Alright, I'll help you.
Splendid.
Let's fucking do it.
There are some things that need some explanation before we can get started.
Oh, more
however.
explaining.
Where should I start? I take it you've noticed that in the past 2.5 years, this world has fallen into political chaos, right?
Oh,
Civil
yeah,
wars,
definitely.
Usurpers everywhere, you name it. And even though Enderal isn't directly affected
Yeah.
by these wars going on everywhere, there's things happening here too. Take the Woods for example. An unusual number of reports of wanderers being attacked by them in the open, which has never happened before. And the same goes for the lost ones, the living dead. Until 2 years ago, they were a rather rare magical phenomenon. But now every other corpse not properly cremated starts walking again as if it were the most natural thing to do. The strangest thing, however, is...
Oh, why am I still
Red
crouched?
Madness.
The Red Madness. Lightborn's deaths. Oh, I know what the Lightborns are. Those 9 dudes.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true. And that there's a connection, yes. As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than false gods anyway.
Yeah, they were just 9 dudes, so...
Please, don't take me as an example. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And this whole false deity theory isn't that new, after all. And seriously, let's say the Lightborn really are as mighty and omnipresent as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to magically smite me here and now for my insolence?
Oh,
The Lightborn were just powerful
test
things.
them.
No more, no less. But that's just how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
No, I don't like the Lightborn. They suck.
Splendid. You never know.
Yeah, he likes
But we're
it. Now I'm back to
digressing.
neutral. Right,
Yeah.
Red Madness.
It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds. Just a couple of weeks ago, for instance, there was a smith in Ark who slaughtered his entire family.
That's pretty fucking
He was
messed
drunk,
up.
but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young noblewoman who killed herself by setting her family estate on fire for no apparent reason.
Okay.
Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen.
Oh,
By now, there have been more than a
shit.
dozen of them. That and the fact that the possessed's eyes glow red shortly before and during their deed has made people call it the Red Madness.
That's what happened to me.
And just 3 days ago, it happened again. Only this time, it was a magister from within the Holy Order itself.
Isn't it? That's what happened to me when I killed my family. Or if we
Right,
think
you're
that
not
actually
from there.
happened.
A magister is a kind of sage from the Holy Order who teaches the young novices who are aspiring to become keepers or arcanists. Yarrow was his name, a man who had more than 60 winners on his back. He killed 15 novices and himself.
Jesus.
According to the only eyewitness to survive, he entered the teaching room as usual to give a lecture on alchemy. But instead, he gave a strange speech in which he explained that humanity is corrupt.
Oh.
Void, as he put it. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and... well, he tore himself apart with a magical explosion. You can imagine the kind of uproar that caused.
What about you?
Well, I'm not exactly one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper.
And what
I
are
guess
you?
you could say my specialty is recovering things that have been lost. Treasures, tomes,
Alright, so you're like
memories, and the
Indiana
like.
Jones.
And the Order hired me to do exactly that. They want to know how a highly intelligent man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And also if there's a discernible pattern to how this malady, or whatever it is, chooses its victims.
Alright, yes.
True, but that's irrelevant. Yarrow grew up in a small village named Riverville, which isn't far from here. And according to some of the other wardens, he visited this area quite often after his partner's death. So it's quite possible we could find some clues around here. Shards of his past, if you like. I've already searched most of the
Yeah,
area.
you know what?
but
Let's fucking
well,
find
for
it.
starters, I need you to travel to Riverville and talk to an
Riverville
old man named
Alfred.
He was a childhood friend of Yarrow's, and he might be able to tell us
It's
something
dragging on a
worthwhile.
little. We got a lot of talking.
Secondly, a boy from the village told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the water near a cliff to the east. Go there and see if you can find whatever it was he wanted to get rid of. I myself will have a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Here, this is a map of the region. The blue dot over here is Yarrow's old house.
Alright, nice. Thanks for the
and
map.
At the risk of sounding heartless, you should head back to the apothecary's camp. Maybe the bandits left behind some equipment. If
Go
there's nothing
loot all their
else, I'd
bodies.
say off we go. Let's shed some
Jesus.
light on this Yarrow
That's
and his
dark.
motivations.
Alright.
Meet me at his old house when you're ready.
Well, that's a
Wait,
lot of
wait.
information. It dragged on a little because, alright, objective difficulties. It dragged on a little because we had a lot of talking from a lot of people. It was never like a good spot to end it. But thank you guys for joining me in this episode of Enderal. They're not all going to be this long, I promise. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!